Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. How do you like it? Our new openings, we've got it together, the start of our new shows. We've got some new outlines, some new different stuff we'll be doing.
That's right. And guess what? Guess what else?
What?
A new logo.
Yes.
Look at that. A big thank you to all of our production guys in the back for helping put all that together. We're really, really excited.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's right.
I'm telling you, I'm excited.
Yeah,
First time we'd
me
seen
too.
it a few minutes ago. They just showed it to us.
That's right. I think we're looking pretty good. What do you think?
I think we did all right.
We have a great show lined up for you today, but first we're going to check out our weather.
All right, well, live Doppler 15,000, still no rain, no clouds across the area. We are dealing with sunny skies just to the north of Wilmington, Morehead City. That's an area of low pressure. Look more like a tropical system. Don't worry. It's a cold core low, just like any winter storm, a nor'easter potentially. This is not tropical development, even though it did very much resemble some sort of a tropical depression or storm earlier this morning. We're in February, but storms have been known to form in February. Not that one, though. Temperatures currently 64 in Hartsville, 66 Darlington, 67 in Florence, 63 from Conway out through Johnsonville and Kingstree, 65 Myrtle Beach, 65 in Whiteville, and 68 up there in Laurinburg. These numbers a good 5, 10, close to 15 degrees warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. And the sunny skies slated to last not only today, but for the rest of the week. I'll show you why in just a second. There's an updated look at our temperatures now. 61 here by noon along the Grand Strand will be an average, but the 60s continue up to 64 degrees there between the 2 to 4 o'clock hour, maybe squeaking out 65 to 66. Inland location 68, maybe a lone 70. The 70s, though, will become much more prominent this week, and here's why. We say goodbye to our area of low pressure as that slides off our coastline. There it is, a ridge of high pressure building across the Gulf of Mexico and the peninsula of Florida. The Carolinas just close enough to keep the jet stream and ultimately all of the storminess to the north. If you are traveling on Friday anywhere except the deep south, talking the Midwest, the Great Plains, the Pacific Northwest, the Northeast, it is going to be messy, especially on not only the roadways, but also at the airports. So check with your carriers on Friday if you are traveling anywhere but the deep south. You'll see why the cold air is bottled up, but storm after storm coming across the Pacific Northwest. See all that orange right there by mid to late week? That is high pressure bringing above average temperatures while the cold stays bottled up across the northern plains. That means temperatures up to around 70 degrees at the coast on our Wednesday, 72 Thursday, 72 Friday. And then, yes, the 50s return Saturday and Sunday, but that's average to even slightly above average. It will only be a short-lived 50 spell, though. We're back into the 60s next week with potentially some more 70s, near 80, though, by week's end for inland locations.
All right, look at that weather. That's more what I'm talking about. I love warm weather.
We're going to get a little bit of it, then it's going back to cold before the spring finally gets you. All right, check out our new lineup. This is what you're going to see today on Carolina and Company Live.
Yeah, to give you a little bit of what you can expect in just a few minutes. Celebrity birthdays, we have our Hollywood Minute. We're going to have a video of the day, and then, of course,
our guests. We have 3 guests today talking about various things in the area. We cover everything from North Carolina, South Carolina, everywhere, and it's all right here on this show.
That's right. So if you're looking for today's show, it's all new, and you know what that also means? It's live TV, so you never know what's going to happen. Go grab a sandwich, sit back, relax, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Check out Google Home's new feature after our advertiser.
Google Home Smart Speaker Assistant has a convenient new feature called Broadcast Mode. You can be anywhere in the world and send an audio message to your Google Home device. For example, you can be in the grocery store and ask, "Hey Catherine, do we have any milk?" "Hey Catherine, do we have any milk?"
Yes, Mom.
The audio message is broadcast at the home and the recipient can respond. It almost feels like a walkie-talkie. Google Broadcast is an alternative to messaging. It's helpful when the recipient is away from their phone and the audio is better than texting. This is one of the many Smart Assistant features offered by the Google Home device. I'm Francie Black. For more great tips, visit TechTangoToday.com.
All right, I want to tell you about where I get all of my clothes from. We're talking about the haberdashery right over there in Conway. Now, you know, winter's here, and the haberdasher is ready with the new quarter zips from Johnny O's, Southern Tide, and Southern Point. Now they have new patterns in long-sleeve button-down shirts, and this year will be a year for corduroy slacks in colors to match. Haberdashery also has some great-looking sports coats and suits. White and dark chocolate brown are going to be some of the hottest colors this year. Haberdashery is open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays from 9 to 5, so there's no reason you can't get by there to shop. And they also do free custom gift wrapping for you, too. And that's Haberdashery in Conway, the place to go if you want to look nice. All right.
All right, how about this? Let's check out a wedding at Dunkin' Donuts in Las Vegas. Love and donuts. That could be the theme of your wedding with the help of Dunkin' Donuts. The chain is taking over Sure Thing, a wedding chapel by Flora Pop here in Las Vegas, helping couples say, "I do."
Now, this is happening Saturday, February 9th through the 11th now from, let's see, till 3 p.m. And the first 100 couples will be given an exclusive Dunkin' banquet. How about that?
No, a Dunkin' bouquet. Look at that.
Oh, I thought it said a banquet.
So guess what?
What?
Donuts. And or you can get a unique Valentine's gift. The chapel will also be decked out in Dunkin' decor. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, you know
a
what?
Dunkin' Donuts.
This is in Vegas, too, and guess who's doing the ceremonies? Elvis.
He's not.
It is. They showed a picture of him a minute ago.
How about that? I mean,
Elvis will be doing the ceremonies for him.
I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's talk. Okay, you know what? We have our Hollywood Minute coming up.
Yeah.
All right, so
let's
we're going to do
a little bit about that.
We're going to find out what's going on in Hollywood.
Roma continued its march toward the Oscars at the Directors Guild Awards, as Alfonso Cuarón was honored for outstanding directorial achievement in feature film. He also won the Golden Globe and Critics' Choice Awards for directing Roma. Bo Burnham won the DGA's first-time feature film award for directing 8th Grade.
My name is Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure you know the rest.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse seems to have the Best Animated Feature Oscar in its web. It won that prize and 6 others at the 46th Annual Annie Awards, presented by the Los Angeles branch of the International Animated Film Association.
My son, it is your time.
The Art Directors Guild honored a quartet of films at its 23rd Annual Awards. Black Panther won for fantasy film, and The Favorite won for period film. Both movies are Oscar-nominated for production design. Crazy Rich Asians won the ADG Award for contemporary film, and Isle of Dogs won for animated film. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, that's our Hollywood Minute. You're going to be getting that every day right here, something new to pass along from Hollywood, okay? All right, today is Monday, February 4th, and this is National Popcorn Day.
And this is also UFO Day. So all those who think you see UFOs,
that's right.
It's your day.
All right, here we go. 1984, Alice Cooper has a birthday. 71 years old, a shock rocker. Song School Is Out, 18. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011.
All right, 1959, Lawrence Taylor, 60 years old, New York Giants linebacker known as LT and is considered to be one of the greatest linebackers ever. Retired with 132.5 career sacks and 1,088 tackles.
That was a bad dude. 1985, let's look at Bug Hall, 34 years old. He played Alfalfa. You remember that 1994 movie, Little Rascals? And he was also in Get a Clue, The Stupids, and The Big Green.
All right. All right, today in history, 1938, the animated film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was released and had major success in the box office, making more money than any other motion picture up until that point.
All right, 1959, today was the first day of the invention of Barbie doll. The doll was created by Ruth Handler. who was one of the founders of the Mattel Company. And Barbie was named after Ruth's daughter. Worth right now about $1,500 or more, according on what kind of shape Barbie's in.
Wow. How about I need to go digging.
All right, the Know-It-All department, you ready?
Yeah.
The song Red, Red Wine was written by Neil Diamond in 1967. The band UB40, I think that's right, yeah, covered it in '83 in a light reggae style, and it reached #1 on the Billboard magazine. And Diamond has stated that it's one of his favorite covers, and he often performs the song in the UB40 style instead of the original version that he recorded, Neil Diamond.
Oh. So we kind of liked it a little bit better once
I'm
somebody
still
redid
going
it.
with Neil Diamond.
Okay.
1967, I'm
Sounds
going
good.
in. That's it from the Know-It-All department
Ooh, I've
today.
got one too. Let me see if I can do it. I still
You got to work on yours.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll be back. All right, we're talking again this year about the St. Matthew's Missionary Baptist Church and the production of God's Trombones. We've seen these guys for probably 3 years now. This is their third year coming on. We're going to find out a little bit about this production and how you can go see it.
All right, Donald and Charles is with us now. Donald, you're going to start off. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we are doing it a second year in a row for Reverend Johnson's church, St. Matthew's Missionary Baptist Church, a small church in Salters, as a fundraiser for them. And God's Trombone is a musical written by James Weldon Johnson in 1927 as a tribute to African-American preachers. So it's a lively production, lots of music, singing, and some great preaching.
All right, now y'all did this last year for the church also, right?
Yes.
All right, how was that? How was last year's? Big event?
Yeah, we had a sellout last year. The place holds about 450 people.
Wow.
And we didn't have a seat available, and so we're hoping this year we have some new ministers in it this year, and we're just excited about doing it again for this church.
Now, absolutely. Now, let's talk a little bit about the church. What does this do for you guys and the community? It really kind of brings everyone together for you.
Well, it sure does. The church is 133 years old. And so when I took over as pastor about 4 years ago, the church was very decrepit. It was torn down. The roof was about to fall off. And so I called on some friends. And thank God Don answered me. And he don't normally bring his production into a smaller community like mine, but it was very profitable. A lot of people was there. We were able to get some things done in the church, but there's some things that we weren't able to get done. We still don't have our steeple. We're trying to convert a closet into a men's bathroom, and we need to get a sign out front. So those are some of the areas that we're trying to work on.
But it's coming,
a way,
oh, it's coming.
A way to do it, but also to get the community involved and get them over to the church so they can hear God's word and a wonderful production.
Yes.
All right, it's on
Fantastic.
February 16th. It's part of Black History Month also,
Absolutely.
of course. And everybody's invited, right?
Everybody's invited. We want you to come out. We have tickets available. February 16th, 6 o'clock. They could call me at 843-240-0432 or Reverend Johnson.
Oh, they can call me. I'll get in touch with you, all right?
Sure.
Thank you, guys. We
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you guys
both.
for being with us.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Bye.
more coming up. We'll be back.
All right, we're talking about a back-to-school rally. It's going to be taking place. It's called Finishing Strong right here in Conway.
Yep.
And we've got Reverend William Miller with us.
We do, and you know, families, anybody's really invited, but especially young kids. Talk to us about Finish Strong. What does that mean?
We are halfway through the academic year, and we know that a lot of resources are allocated in August, and that's a great thing. But when a lot of people come off of the winter break, they're a bit sluggish. Educators, we know, could use a bit of encouragement. But we want our children, elementary, middle, high school age children, to know that there are resources from within the community and people who want to encourage them to.
All right, it's going to take place where now?
Bethel Church, 1530 Race Path Avenue, Conway.
Right.
10 a.m. on Saturday until 1 p.m.
All right, what are some things that are going to be happening out there? What can people come or expect to do when they come?
Sure, great question. So we've invited a number of administrators from the school district. We have law enforcement will be there also, school teachers. They'll be there to talk with the kids and also the parents about strategies that they might be able to employ to finish the rest of this year strong. And we especially want to invite the parents because many of them don't know where they can find certain resources to even help them in their quest to want to help their young folks to finish well.
Yeah, and if you got school administrators there, they can answer the question for the adults that want to know different things. Correct. That's going to be good for them.
And I think as well, you know, you think young kids, and that's really important to push them through and keep them going, but even maybe a high school senior that's struggling right now and wanting to graduate, there's still time for them.
Yes, you're correct. We even have someone who is coming to talk about early childhood development, because we know that that's also a subsection of the population that could use some encouragement. So we just want to provide some information, but also some school supplies for those who are able to come out. And we've got a number of community partners working with us. So we're just grateful to help assist.
We thank you.
All right, February 9th, that's right,
Saturday.
10 a.m. to 1 p.m. You guys check it out.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about Palm Charter High School, we've had them on before, but guess what? They have a new building, which means more students and new equipment to work on racing.
That's right. If you want to know more about racing, you want to be a member of a pit crew or something like that, this is where you can learn.
Yep, absolutely.
Avery's here with us now to talk about the new school, buddy.
Yes, sir. Just been in it for about a week and a half and made a move over a weekend and had classes. And it was about our 7th or 8th day of having classes over there.
First of all, what do the students think?
They're still in shock. Everybody's still in shock, to be honest with you. You know, we just really, it's like a palace. I call it the palace. It's so new and everything's state of the art. So it gives us the space that we need to do the things that we need. So.
All right, now, students wanting to go there, what can they learn? What can they learn here?
Well, we're chartered to be a motorsports high school, so we have 4 vocations that build the cars: welding, auto collision technology, graphics, and motorsports technology. You take all 4; those are all 4 careers, and we're just using the car as the element to hook the students in to get them there.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. You know, even welding, they can use their knowledge here and go on to maybe not even work on cars, but they have the knowledge and the degree to be able to do that after they graduate.
Well, it's exposure. You know,
exactly.
all those careers need labor right now, so we're just exposing the students at 12, 13, 14 so they can get their high school degree and then go on and do a variety of things. So we're recruiting students right now. We can only have 200. That's what we want parents to know. If you got a kid that works with their hands, you want them to be a part of this program, go ahead and call the school, get a tour done, because we have about 72 spots left.
Wow.
And we'll end up filling up.
I was about to say, that's going to fill up really fast.
That's going to be
How
great.
cool would that be to be in a high school but actually doing all of this stuff? Wouldn't that be neat?
That's very cool. Now, you had an open house. You had a big name driver there.
Well, Kyle Bush came out, our hard hat opening. He came and cut the ribbon with one of our students. And we've got a lot of attention the past 2 weeks, to be honest with you. I've been on TV 2 or 3 times, just talking about it. But I'm just thank God every day to be in a unique position to be a principal of a program that's so fun and exciting, So I would just tell parents, hey, do a tour, come, find out what we're about. This might be the perfect place for your kid to enjoy their high school years.
All right, this weekend
Very
a lot
cool.
of car club people are going out and have some cars there, and they're going to do a tour of the school.
Exactly.
Thanks, Avery.
Yeah, really neat to watch you guys from baby steps to this. It's been really cool. Awesome. All right, we've got one more coming up. We'll be back.
All right, do you like skeet shooting? A lot of people love this, and they've got a fundraiser coming up that we're going to find out more about.
That's right, skeet shooting and raising money for a really great cause. Pastor Bell, tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing.
Well, we're from Mount Leon Baptist Church, Long, South Carolina, and just our second annual skeet shoot. Several things happen. We get people from all over the place, community, different places that we don't get to meet on a regular basis. They come out to an event like this. So we get to share the gospel with them, and we get to take the money for a great cause. Bethesda Home for Single Mother in Lourdes. They do a wonderful job, and we take the proceeds and send them over there. Pastor Earl Spivey Jr. and his wife Loretta started that about 2 years ago, and they're doing a great work.
Fantastic.
How many people y'all have last year? Do you remember roughly?
We had roughly probably 40 in the competition.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Expect to expand that this year.
Do you like to shoot?
I do like to shoot, but I don't that day because I'm busy doing other
I was
stuff.
about to say, too many things going on that day.
A lot of things going on. We're going to have chicken bog this year. We're going to have a guest speaker this year. So we're going to have a wonderful time.
And who's invited?
Everybody's invited. Any.
Now, they have to bring their own rifle, or will you furnish
We
a
have
rifle?
guns there.
Have guns
They
for
need
them?
guns. We have the shells. All they need to do is come.
All right,
Come
and
do
if
it.
the parents bringing their kid, they have to chaperone, do they have to be a certain age for the kids to come out?
Well, we want kids to have a little bit of experience.
Yes.
So if they're very small, we want the parents to be with them, for sure. But
Okay.
we have a lot of people out there who are very familiar with guns.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. What time and what day again?
It's February 23rd, which is a Saturday at 12 noon.
12 noon.
All right, Andy, thank you. Wish you a lot of luck on this. My friend Charlie loves to shoot skeets, and he's probably watching.
That's right. All right.
Thank you a lot. We appreciate it. All right, more coming up. We'll be right back. All right, I hope everybody likes our new graphics and everything, our new, look in the show. We're trying to change it up a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. And every day there's going to be something a little bit different, which keeps us on our toes and definitely going to keep you on your toes as well. But again, a big thanks. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Friday workout day. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
See y'all later.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.
All right, coming up in just a few minutes on Carolina and Company Live, the Grand Stream Humane Society is here with our Pet of the Week.
All right, now I know a lot of you have been wondering, how about 31? When are they going to finish it? Hey, we've got somebody on the show today that's going to tell us all about that.
That's right, and we're also talking about the big craft fair at Market Common. It's the 5th annual, and all funds go to the Low Country Food Bank for people, and guess what? Dogs as well.
Hey, that is great. A lot more coming up on this show. There's always something fun. We'll be with you in just a few minutes. And hello, everybody. It's a Wednesday. Coming up in a few minutes, the SOS Healthcare Dribbling Contest and Valentine's event. It's coming up. We'll tell you all about it.
All right, and we're also talking about the Marble County Schools. They're having a big recruitment fair. We're going to give you all the details for that.
All right, now you're thinking about being an actor? Well, they're having a free acting workshop at the Williamsburg County Complex, so you might could learn how to be an actor.
Do you think that could be my big break?